Welcome back. This is lesson 2 in this section of the training self-formatting options. Still on the training how to get started with Excel. In this lesson, we'll be looking at how you can use bold, italics, and underline options to format your data. I am Amaka Ifebunando, your instructor. We have different methods which you can apply these three features on your set of data. First, you select the cell which you want to format. If it's a range, you select the range. If it's a single cell, you select a single cell. You go to your Home tab. Under the font section, you will see a capital letter B, I, and U with an underline below it. The B stands for bold. The I is for italics, quite slanting to show it's italic. And the U is underlined. It has like a line under the U, showing that it's underlined. So when you click on the arrow beside, because there's an arrow beside the U, when you click on it, you have the single underline and you have the double underline. If you want to apply a double underline, you click on that arrow and choose this option. Right, that's one method. So we'll be applying the bold feature using this method. Going to the Home tab under the font section, then we'll click on the B, that's bold. Second method which you can apply this is selecting it. Let me undo this bold we did. So after I've selected my range, I'll right click. Now when you right click, the shortcut menu pops up and you can see the B, the bold is there. Though we don't have the underline in the shortcut menu, just the bold and the italics. So I'll now apply the bold option. You can see the bold is there. Third method, let me still undo that. We have the keyboard shortcut, which I use most often. It's quite efficient, but it depends on you, whichever one what makes you work smarter and faster you use. So you use the Control B for bold, Control I for italics, and Control U for underline. I'll show you using the on-screen keyboard. So you see, when you press your control key down, while it's down, you press B, and that is bold. When you press your control key down and you press I, it is italics. When you press your control key down while it's still down and you press your U, that's underline. So Control B is bold, Control I is italics, and Control U is underline. So you can use that shortcut to apply the formatting feature. So I'll use Control B now and see what happens. So it has applied the bold formatting to this range of cell selected. Right. So that's one way to apply the bold formatting. We'll be applying the italics formatting on this cell A5. To apply the italics formatting, you can go to your Home tab and click on the I. And one thing you will know is that when one of these formatting, either bold, italics, or underline, has been applied to a cell and you select that cell, it will be highlighted just the way this B now is having a yellow light eye highlight around it, showing that bold has been applied to the selected cell. Like this, let's select this cell and you see that italics is highlighted, meaning that the cell has already been applied and italics formatting has already been applied on the selected cell. So I would like to apply italics on this. I will click on the italics option and immediately you can see it. I'll undo it, use the second method, and you see the same thing. I'll undo it and I'll use my Control I. Right. So whichever method that works best for you. So third, we'll apply the underline on this cell A3. The underline, when you select, we'll use the feature in our font section. Just click on this option and it applies the underline. Right. If you want a double underline, you just click on the arrow beside it and there you go. You see a double underline. Right. So I'll just undo this. Undo it. Good. So I can use my Control I. Okay, Control I is for italics. So I'll use Control U to apply. Control U is underline. You can see that. So you can use the shortcut Control U or you use this one here. Now you're seeing it's double because the last the last formatting I applied was a double formatting. So you can take it back to the You understand? When you click on it, it will clear. When I want to apply it again, I'll click on it. It appears again. That's the formatting is applied on the cell selected, right? So this is how you go about applying the bold, italics, and underline feature on a cell or range of cells selected. This brings us to the end of this lesson. See you in the next lesson.